Have you ever been playing Valorant, picked up a skin and thought, wow, this is really cute. I wonder what it would look like as a sim? Well, today marks episode 3 of Turning Valorant skins into Sims, which includes creating the sim, decorating their bedroom, entirely inspired by their bundle. Today I'm working on the Kuronami bundle with the blue variant just because I thought blue would be a lot easier. A lot of my custom content has more blue options compared to red, or I forgot what the other colour was. I don't even know if there's another colour, but yeah, even like the Sims default clothing, I feel like there's a lot more blue options than there is red, and maybe I'm a bit sexist, but since I'm making a male sim, it makes sense to go blue, right?
No.
So according to a quick internet search, Kuronami actually means black wave in Japanese, so it makes sense that Kuronami would be Asian, East Asian to be specific. Although I could have made him black because it is black wave. Maybe that would have been more interesting. But you never know, maybe I'll do the other variant and it would be his other race twin. Here I was just trying to find the custom content I have where it produces highlights in the hair. It is meant to be for specific hairs that I installed, but it does work in other hair, although it doesn't look that great. But I feel like I was just gonna put it in there anyways because it just looks good. Like, it matches the Kuronami vibe because with the way that the skin looks, the colour is so effortlessly placed into the skin, and that's what I wanted to give with the hair. So you can literally barely see it, but I don't know, I think it's a nice little detail. I did go for a more basic kind of look for Kuronami just because I'm not the greatest at making male sims. I don't have nearly as much custom content for masculine presenting sims compared to my feminine custom content. So it was kind of limited, especially because a lot of the custom content that I downloaded for men is really ugly. I don't really know why, but I just need to do more custom content shopping, I guess. So here we have the final outfits. This is the everyday outfit, the work outfit, sports outfit, nightwear, the pool outfit, the warm outfit, and the cool outfit. So for his interests, I only put that he likes climbing. I'm not sure why I didn't put anything else, but I guess nothing else seemed to fit the vibes I was going for. And of course I put that his favourite colours are blue and grey. I put that he likes to speak about hobbies for some reason. For characteristics, I put that he is a nature lover. I wanted to stay true to the name Kuronami, and I feel like tying it to nature, black wave, it makes sense. For his aspiration, I put that he wanted to be popular and like be famous because I feel like Kuronami is a very liked skin. Everybody loves Kuronami, everyone wants to pick up Kuronami if someone drops it. It's just an all-round favourite for most people. I wanted to make him really boyish, so I went with that he likes to pull practical jokes and that he's greedy, but then I did end up substituting the greedy with being egocentric, and then lastly I put that he's materialistic. I feel like that just makes sense for, I don't know man, Kuronami's just a show off in my eyes. Like, those finishes, it's sleek and like subtle, but if someone has a Kuronami, you know they're flexing it on you. So onto the room. I didn't change much about the bathroom. I just added a mirror and a bin, I think. Those surfaces I need to change because I placed them the wrong way round. They're meant to have drawers, but the drawers are facing the wrong way. That was my mistake, and I do need to remember to change that next time. So the reason why the bathroom and the room itself, as you will see, are so small is because these are university dormitories. This is my forever save file, which all my starting sims are university students, and as I've explained before, it's kind of a generational save. My sims will graduate from uni, start their own lives, fall in love, have family, their kids will go into uni, etc, etc. All of it's my own builds, these university dorms my own builds. I haven't built on every piece of land yet, but hopefully once I've made all my sims to fill out the university dorms, I will go on to make just like regular housing. I do use MC Command Center for like natural story progression and whatnot, but I do find that it's making my game bug out a bit. Some of my Sims wear clothes that I didn't assign to them, but then once I change their outfits back to whatever I gave them, their clothes are fine. I thought maybe my custom content was broken, but I do think it's associated with MC Command Center, although I'm not sure why. I didn't think it could change their clothes, even though it's not part of their outfits, but I think I might just have to delete it and get it again and reset everything, or just find a better mod. So if you have any recommendations for story progression, please drop them down in the comments, because I'm not going to be individually playing all these Sims. I want them to like go off and do their own things and come back later and be like, whoa, this happened with this Sim? No way, these two Sims are together, that's crazy. I don't want to be in charge of everything, that's too much responsibility. If I can't find a mod, I might just have to play one household and then like save the rest of the Sims to the library so that they still show up in my world, but they're just NPCs really. Although I'm not really sure how that would work too much, because I guess I can add them to the households later on. So let's say, for example, I save Miss Bloom to my library. Kuronami is who I'm playing. Oh, he stumbles across Miss Bloom at the bar or something because she's an NPC. They fall in love and I add her to the household. I guess that could work out, but I don't want to have to play like that, because when you play like that it gets boring. I feel like most people only really enjoy playing The Sims for like the customization aspect, and that's why I feel like I haven't got bored of it yet, because I'm just making Sims and decorating their rooms. We're gonna have to see what happens once I start actually playing, but I do have 48 plus Sims to make, so it's going to take a while until I get to that point. Why so many Sims, you ask? Because I made so many rooms in my dorms. I've made 24 rooms in each dorm building, and I've got 2 of those, and then I also have made just some regular uni housing, which has like, I want to say maybe like 3 or 4 rooms in each, so about, what is that, 54, 56 Sims that I need to make. Although I don't have to, I think once I feel like I've reached a decent amount, I won't feel the need to make as many, but for the series, I'm probably going to make a lot. So I think it's fairly obvious the colour palette that I'm going for is just different kinds of shades of blue. Do they all go together? Maybe not, but if I'm being honest, I was very low energy when I was making this, just because it's flu season in the UK. Not that I have a flu, but I'm definitely ill. I kind of just constantly have a cold whenever it's winter, so yeah, it's kind of difficult to stay motivated. But now that the new year started, I've made myself a schedule, so I do make sure I get a Sims stream done every Monday, and I do try and put the most amount of effort I can put in, and I actually do really like the way that this room turned out. It's probably my favorite one so far. But yeah, if you're interested in giving real-time input, I do stream every Monday at 5 p.m, although that may change because I know a lot of people work, so it would be kind of hard to tune in, but the streams are around an hour long, so you don't need to join from the very start. I just got the phantom smell of shortbread, and now I really want shortbread, but again, since it's the new year, I told myself no more sugar. Have I been staying true to it? Not really, but I haven't been eating as much as I normally would, although that may be a lie, because basically the way it's structured is that I tell myself I can't eat unhealthy at home, but if I go out, that means I can eat whatever I want, because I'm trying to enjoy myself when I go out. If I'm going out with my friends, I'm not going to be like, no, I'm not eating that because I'm trying to be skinny. So I've been going out with my friends a lot recently, and that does include getting dessert. So am I really restricted by sugar? Who knows? But I feel good. I feel good about myself. I'm really happy with like my, what's the word? Discipline. I've been pretty disciplined, even though it's only been like 2 weeks. And even though I've been busy, during the times when I'm not busy, I will make sure I'm getting my exercise in and that I'm eating as healthy as I can be. Self-improvement for this year is not only about how I look or my diet or exercise, it's also just trying to improve my skills. For the past few years on my freaking vision boards, I've always put that, oh, I'm gonna get better at coding this year, I'm gonna get better at coding this year, and then I never do. But I feel like I've had a strong start this year because I'm trying to not overwhelm myself with it. All I've been doing is literally choosing a starting project and then spending like 5 minutes on it per week, not even per day, per week, just deciding, oh, what can I do better? So here is the final room. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, please make sure to check out my Twitch, which is Boiled Chai with 2 eyes. I stream at least twice a week. I do one sim stream where I'm literally doing this, creating my sim and decorating their room, and then on my second stream of the week I'm playing a different game, so that could either be Valorant or a choice-based game. The game that I've decided so far has been Heavy Rain. I do think I'm nearly finished. I've reached a point that's getting really interesting, so I think it's worth joining in. If you're looking to help me make decisions about how my sims can look, their characteristics, how their room can look, please make sure to tune into my streams because the input is needed. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time.